Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, welcome. It's me, Sergeant Killer Snow with Snow Studio Gaming. And, oh, I am having some PC troubles, and that is probably due to it being my first time doing a maintenance cycle on a liquid cooling loop. But probably all the power cycling to turn the pump on and off has led to potential issues with my graphics card, and I don't like that. But there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. Hopefully the problem doesn't happen again, but there is a chance that all my monitors will just go black, and if that happens, all I can really do is restart my computer. And with that being the case, just wanted to give you all the heads up on that. So let me see if the Stream Deck wants to behave. I intend to do a full maintenance cycle once this stream is concluded. Okay, Stream Deck is taking a while. Okay, I think I'll just go ahead and swap it manually there. And let me get that balancing light first. That way I can actually be seen. Alright, there we go. Click in, move away. Seeing good volume levels. Alright. At worst, maybe we get a Stream Deck stream of it, a Steam Deck stream of it. I have not touched or updated or charged my Steam Deck in forever. It's sitting on the shelf back there, so I don't think that would be a likely outcome. So, the plan for today, since I didn't mention what today's stream was about or anything, we're playing Crack Addiction-33. I'm going to stick with calling it that. I don't care if saying that word, the word of something like that, is it going to get this video, like, removed from algorithms. Give it to you. So, we're going to be playing and trying to beat Sprong, because I made the mistake of trying to test him again, and he put me in my place again, but I started to notice that I could actually detect some of the triggers for his attacks. Get all the shaders going properly, because that's a weird spot. You know what? I could actually, honestly, benefit from just smacking these guys a little bit, just to get a warm-up now. Because Sprong, his attacks follow a very specific cycle. There's no variation to it, at least there hasn't been, getting close to almost the halfway point. Oh yeah, I forgot he's got the thing. Let's do Assault 0 on that one. Nice. And, she's got 5. She can benefit from shooting that thing a couple times. And let's go ahead and mark this one. Give it 10 juicy marks. You don't have enough. Oh, that's right. I didn't equip you with an early start. Well, that's okay. You stanceless heathen. There you go. Combo. I got that all types of wrong, and then I stopped paying attention to that last hit again. Woo! Yeah, Sprong won't be having any of that. I should be careful. So I'm pretty sure no matter what I do for my own health, it will always set it to 50% for Verso right now. Let me go over the setup that I did. Yes, I have Lune in a swimsuit. Don't ask questions. So right now I've got Ciel, she's got Sweet Kill, Auto Shell, and Longer Shell, and they're mastered, and I went ahead and equipped everyone else with it on their Luminas. And Chation at level 10 that's what gives me the ability to apply all 10 stacks of Foretell, but I take double damage. And the base attack gives 1 moon charge and consumes all Foretell to apply burn. So I'm pretty sure the burn is based off of the amount of stacks, and since she typically always gives 10 stacks, well then that means that she will just deal 10 burn stacks. It's nice. I don't basic attack with her often because she has a lot of utility in her kit, so I try and use her to heal my entire party, and then that buffs everyone as well, gives them AP. I also gave the healing and buffing stuff to Lune, but she's not in the party right now. I might swap her in, actually. She gains 2 stains at the start, and as long as I'm alternating the element of the skills I'm casting, they're going to be buffed by 20%. Let's see. Right, start of battle on rank B, which is nice. It gives a damage increase, but 50% health. But I also recover 15% health on base attack. I could have given him a base attack build. Didn't really feel like it, though, because I have him running the same type of build that basically everyone else has right now, which is for survivability, but I might actually change up his Pictos to be more around the base attack, just for the ability to heal himself. Oh, and since I need to counterattack or dodge to survive any part of this fight, I can keep her basically permanently in Virtuoso stance and constantly applying burn to the enemies. Which Lune weapon? The Kralin? Yeah. I'd do the exploration thing. Oh, by the way, I found a lot of stuff in the battleground. I haven't progressed to the area where it would, like, actually probably move me forward because I wanted to wait. But I strip searched the rest of the battlegrounds and just kind of admired the environment there for a while. Then I went back to that crushing cave that I couldn't find on the previous stream. I found it again, and I gave it a try. This time it was laughable, so it wasn't even anything crazy to stream. It didn't even give anything really good. It did give a cool Pictos, but besides that, there was nothing else really that happened off. Oh wait, I fought 2 chromatics off camera. My bad. I thought they were regular of the enemies, but they definitely were not. And I probably should have paid closer attention to their design when I initiated the combat with them, but once I started the fight, you know how I get. So I killed the chromatic jar and the chromatic hexga. So basically the big rock one that's in the that was my device's power cycling. Uh-oh. Do I have to reset audios? Yeah, I gotta reset audios. Give me a sec. Yeah. New device detected. Bull. Shitachen. Let's go to the audio master. This up. Change this to what, my Discord, and then change it back to Clear Obscure. Hit OK. No? Okay. Let's try it again. Change it to the caption ninja, hit OK, officially change it, then double back. No, you're not liking it. This sucks. I don't understand. Why is it being a problem? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to possibly restart the game. because my problems are never ending. Please don't crash my graphics card in the process. Thank you. Dearly appreciate you, PC, for not dying. I know I'm not the best doctor for you, but I'm trying. Doesn't that count for something? I just suddenly got hit with Chopper's flashback backstory. I died. Never mind. Oh, pain. Okay. Don't worry, I'm not hearing anything either. They don't have any sound here. There's no ramp up into the amazingness that will be the soundtrack. There we go. Luckily, we only did that one little cheesy fight, and I went ahead and showed stuff. But now I can go ahead and put Lune in the party. You know what? Let's just run with this for now. Just for now.
Time for swim, swim.
I actually would swap out him for her in this situation. Okay. Sprong, we're back. Counter. Yeah, see, he's got a ton of health. I gotta get my timing back for that. That was an atrocity. That's his weakest initial hitting attack, but everything else can pretty much deeply affect all my characters. She's exhausted, she won't benefit from the thermal transfer. It's gonna hurt. This is gonna be an early death probably. Yep, status effect. Can't gain any AP. Okay. Rain of Fire, stack more burn on it. I don't have any Foretell stacks on here yet. Damn it. Extermination boom. Got it. Funny thing, I didn't get Resident Evil videos when I clicked on your videos for it, but when I look at the playthrough of Resident Evil, I started getting Resident Evil videos, but the depressing kind. Oh. I feel as though videos that are promoted by YouTube up front of the search give something for it to follow, but the videos that you intentionally push on somebody's channel doesn't enter into the mind of the algorithm. Yeah, algorithms would be weird. Okay, I think I can finally benefit from the thermal transfer completely, and I'm not sure if I want to try and do a heal or no, I won't do a heal. Instead, I'm going to rely on CL for the heal. We're gonna mayhem this. Burn. Damn it. It heard me say that I was relying on CL and it was like, oh, so I kill her and it's fine. Damn. I don't bother sending in reserves because I know his attack pattern up until... I don't know if he has a different phase at 50% health, but I had him at like 55, 60% health on my best attempt. So, it's going to be a bit of a back and forth. I'm stubborn, and I feel like if I can get him to 50% health, then I can drop the 5 off of that percentage. It'll just take relative perfection. I didn't bother to check if it saved my character swap. It didn't. Alright. Success 1. Sabotage. Got it. That's the hardest one for me. Yeah, that's right. Alright. Perfection. Light holder. Yeah, let's get up to A. Let's get up to S, rather. Virtuoso automatically. I can basically spam the Ring of Fire because if I parry everything properly, she's gonna always have full AP, and every parry puts me into Virtuoso stance, which puts me at 200% extra damage. It's a good system. This thing doesn't like to take break damage. Charging, and now it uses it. How did I F that up? That's one of his easiest attacks to deflect. Yep. Rip. Let's use Revive Intent on my L first. Sabo. Damn. Double damn. I know that if I lose even 2 expedition members and have one standing with a revive tint available, I can potentially do something, because every time they die, they're buffing whoever's left behind. At the very least, they're doing damage to things. Having a gaming laptop... no, I don't have a gaming laptop anymore. Whenever I don't use my gaming laptops for months on end, I wind up donating them to people that need them far more than I do in that moment in time. Might be considered a bad habit, but if I've got the means to be able to do that and help other people out, and then I can afford to get myself a replacement still later on down the road. Like, when I go back to school after a year of resting my brain, I can go ahead and actually get one of the laptops through the school and use that for the programming one, or just use it for whatever, because it'll be my laptop at that point. Let me try and do a little Picto swap up and see what I can try and figure out here. That's right, I equipped this to him. It's not mastered yet. It would be cool if it was, because that would really help, although it's only once per battle. Alright, first let's get rid of Dodger. Let's get rid of, we can keep those for right now. 50% increased break on counterattack, that's right. Could try and stack his break damage on basic attack. They honestly should all be set up for counters as well. Let me get rid of burning shots. Critical burn can stay. Last stand critical, that's not going to happen often enough. Probably the marking shots. And if I'm not really going to care about the shots, we're going to get rid of the versatile. Actually, versatile would increase my base attack, so we'll keep that part of it. Okay. Now let me go to offensive here and look for... Alright, that would take up most of it. That would take up all of it. Let me get rid of Death Bomb. Let me take a look at some of this others. Healing Parry. It's entirely too useful. That's a lot for 2 extra turns. It's as much as just having the 3 turn space. I might get rid of that for all of them and try and move things around. Let's see. How is it not here? 3 AP on breaking target. That's not going to happen. Powerful for 1 turn on base attack. Nope. Sorry, trying to read through these and find the ones that are based off of doing things to the base attack. Ah! Staggering attack can go on there. We're not going to get very many stuns on this thing. Not doing those. Base attack applies defenseless for a turn. We could do that. Apply burn on hitting a marked enemy. Yeah. Take 50% less damage. Can't be healed. Not happening. Alright. Let's put breaker on there. I'd need 2 more points for that. Can I get those 2 points from anything? Probably not. Screw it. Let's take it from the versatile. No, actually, I want it. I'll keep versatile. So then that means, what can I add on there? We're almost not gonna reliably be able to break this thing enough to benefit from that more than everything else that we've had. So if I'm gonna be taking pop shots at this thing, I may as well take a chance to trigger marking shots. And I'll do dodger. Okay. Now you spam fire like crazy. What do we have that can benefit from anything with fire? Nothing specifically, I don't think. Oh wait. Ooh. Wait, I already have breaking counter on him. Cool. So let me get rid of the longer shell and use that for breaking counter, augmented counter. This could work. Powerful revive on there. Gain shell of fighting alone. There's the marking shots. I don't think so. Alright. Powerful revive, and then we'll slap dodger in to take the last point. I'm not base attacking with her almost ever because I'm stacking up enough AP through countering to fuel her abilities. Nope, we're not using an item build. Ooh. That could actually help with her. Okay. Longer shell. That's hard equipped. You're not even losing points from it. Damn. Same with sweet kill. Okay. Let me take a look at her stuff here. Oh, auto death kills off on battle start. Yeah, that just end all be all. Ooh, 50% increased damage if exhausted, in case I mess that up. Which, I do pretty regularly. Solidifying is equipped by him. We're not giving her confident. I need her to be able to be healed and be alive. What about accelerated healing? Where did I just see that? Okay, she's got it equipped. Right. I want one of these higher level ones too, so it'll actually give me decent... Ooh, I can do Powerful Revive. Replace Auto Shell with that, and I can toss on Energizing Start in place of Sweet Kill. Share, yeah, she's actually got her healing stuff equipped. He's leveling that one, but it works out. We've got Breaking Counter and Base Attack, Lifesteal. On Death, apply that. So basically, every time she dies, she's fueling our allies with AP. 7 AP, basically, when she dies and gets revived. And I could probably swap off Teamwork because our allies are constantly alternating states of death. Augmented Counter. And that actually frees up a little Lumina for her. 3 Lumina. Because I wanted to put that on her, but I couldn't. And now I can. We don't want base attack stuff. Shell of fighting alone, 100% crit alone. I think Shell for survival. Because even though we have auto shell on almost everyone, it's the auto shell only lasts for 3 turns. So we do with it what we can, and I'm not sure if that shell stays if we die within those first 3 turns and get revived. So I gave her first strike. I don't want to waste a slot on an augmented first strike. SOS shell could work. Yeah. Okay. That's the new setup. I'm going to use that heal because typically that triggers the save. Nice. Alright. I set up everyone so that way I can try different configurations to see what works. Oh my god, she actually does go first. That is amazing. Alright. Cool. Crits all around. Damn it. Double damn it. Okay. Alright, now let's go ahead and get ourselves to S rank. Hopefully stay there by never getting hit again. Your exhaustion is still in effect. That sucks. Not gonna stop me from afflicting burn and letting everyone get 25% extra crit. And I can now use this to heal everyone and buff them. Boop. Accelerated healing, energized healing. Charging the boom. Damn. Missed that second one. Let's see. Yep, I can do light holder again. Because it kind of forces it up to S rank. Nice. Okay. Ink is what we shall spill. Assuming this thing is filled with ink. Also, something I noticed, an observation I wanted to make about the chromatic enemies that I was fighting, is that they seem to be painted in different colors. Like, the ones that are just painted white, they're passive and they talk and stuff, but the ones that are painted in multiple colors, and they're like, overloaded with paint and just going wild. Ooh, double the Foretell applications. Yes, please. Burn. Oh. Nice. Sweet. Oh man, I am like super focused whenever it's attacking because I'm trying to make sure that I hit all of the things I'm supposed to hit. Nothing else is really going to have a bonus here at S rank, so I guess now is the time for me to benefit from that, Jesus, almost 8k damage base attack. Like, I know that that had a mark on it, but still, that was an almost 8k damage bit. Damn, I wish the mark were still on there now, actually. Shit, I could have done a pierce. Oh well. Rain of fire. Burn. There we go. Okay. Let's do this again. Oh, Sealed Fate could actually deal crazy damage right now. Alright. Each hit consumes one. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. There we go. I'm noticing a weird, like, purple line glitching across at the start of certain animations. I really hope my graphics card isn't like dying. Just attack it a bunch, smack it, make it defenseless. Damn it! I F that one up. I'm upset about it. Oops. I do like being able to deal almost 8,000 damage on a base attack with Verso and then afflicting it with defenseless, making sure that it takes more damage from everyone else. That could help kind of whittle this thing down. Marked nice and early. Take that. Sabotage. Counter. Nice. I don't know how secret the boss is. He kinda is out there in the middle of the ocean. Rack. It's fine. We can heal now. I think this boss is kind of like a world boss that's meant to be fought between like level 40 and 50 by my gauge right now. Because I'm currently fighting it with all my characters at various shades of 30. Which is why my attacks are so puny to its health bar. Alright, it'll cost less is why they want that one. Sure, why not? Let's see what your break damage looks like. That's good break damage. I should have just had him shoot this thing repeatedly. Yeah, I don't think she's got the mark thing. I totally spaced on that. That could have actually helped her out quite a bit. And she gets double foretell stacks. Hooray! So now there's 20 stacks on him. Sabotage. Damn. F that up. Uh-oh. Okay, no uh-oh. Charging extermination boom, so next turn he's gonna do the 2 blast extermination. Oh boy. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna healing tint myself.
That's better.
She's got shell, he doesn't. Bam. Nice. Although we did wind up consuming that. I don't know how much the pierce would do, but I'm pretty sure it would just be damage limit, so don't need to really worry. That would give a lot of AP out to everyone, but I want the buffs to go across. So she's gonna be the marking heal bot. Damn. She healed herself and my elf for 2k health. He got her with a crit. That was targeted. Get her up. That actually splits up the triple enemy turn. Is the glowing orb when he's charging the attack not a weak point? No, I've tried attacking that and it hasn't done anything. To be fair, since the damage cap is 9,999, it would still probably be fairly close even if you're up higher in level. Only thing I'd say is that you'd have more health and defense. Yeah, that's probably it. That's why I'm just like, I'll do this now because I'm bullheaded and see the possibility. Got it. No charge, and the guy has nothing marked on him. I didn't hit that second button, oh well. Charging, and then it's gonna use it next turn. The audio cues for this guy are much clearer and a better indication of when he's going to use most of his attacks. The only, the 4-hit combo is the one that I sometimes miss. But if I time the first one right, I kind of get it. I remember back in the days when people said that the reason why it's $99.99 is because of the limits of the hardware for FF7. You had to get into the PS2 of FF10 for FF10 to have more than 4 digits of damage. No, there was break damage limit in Final Fantasy VII as well. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I'd have to like really look into that, but I could have swore that there was like a way to break the damage limit in 7. If not, you could always just use Knights of the Round, and then everyone in your party has Mimic, and they just copy the Knights of the Round summon. Good times. Damage boost. I messed that up so bad. Oh, I felt it as soon as my finger like pressed in sooner than it intended to. I was like, oh no. Oh no. Like I said, there's no point in me setting in the reserve team because I can't revive the other people that are dead, so I just kind of have to solo it with one. Ah, that's too much. I did it a bit earlier when I was trying to learn his attack patterns better, but once I figured out the attack patterns and what to kind of look for the most part, I stopped sending in the reinforcements and just kind of accepted it. I'm so upset. I'm letting him take me down. I didn't even notice that he marked me. I didn't know that he could mark. That could explain a couple things, honestly. This thing's monstrous. Like, I typically don't do well with the idea of giant things in the ocean. But this thing is not only a giant thing in the ocean, but it's walking on the floor. And most of its top half is out of the water. Those legs could look like anything under there. It could be a spider under there. It could be squid. Let me try this right off the bat. Because it still heals everyone. But it also buffs them. Yep. Yep. So my controller being plugged into my peripheral device thing also kind of lends to the issues experienced. I'm glad that we still have audio. That's really good. Let's waste a turn on this. I messed that all the way up. I caught myself. It wasn't the best, but I caught it. 100% recovery. Charge. Use. Next turn should be strikes the party. Yep. His next move is going to be exhaust, or rather sabotage, which will exhaust the entire party. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing the healing thing for everyone.
Let's have some fun.
Oh wait, what am I doing? Thanks for the mark. 8K. Sabotage. I only need to take care of one. God damn it. Charging extermination boom, it'll use it after CL. All of his fire just disappeared. That's interesting. Alright. that'll last 2 turns, so I can go ahead and do my max foretell thing next turn while I try and pick her up now. Make sure we kind of survive a bit, get her in Virtuoso. Nope, we're just gonna... Rain of Fire. A Rain of Fire! Strike. Which means exhaust or sabotage. Damn it. At least we caught that in the end. I spoke too soon. The last one was my favorite so far because it got into a good amount of story, but my personal thing about it was that it felt like the campaign was one campaign too long. Like I went over all that in at the end of the last Resident Evil video that I had out.
Swimsuit on.
Or the last Resident Evil stream. Why do I keep running into him when I wanted to swap something off of someone? My brain is, like, really gung-ho on just get back into the fight and do not let this thing exist.
Coming.
Strike. Strikeout.
Just try it.
Sabo. Nice. Survive Sabo. Almost got through all of it.
Last stitch.
So... Is that a weak spot? Is your little ball a weak spot, bro? Flipple it on me. Huh. Interesting. It was consistent yellow damage, but it could just be because he was burning and I have 25% increased crit on burning targets. The world may never know. You need to heal everyone ASAP. Nice. So good at following direction. Charging Extermination Boom. Extermination Boom is 2 hits. Happens now. How did I mess that up? Your turn. Okay, just dump the clip. How did I miss those last 2? I'm awful. That was far less damage. But at least we've got him with, what do you call it? Defenseless. No, never mind. Looks like Defenseless is now gone. How does he burn off so much? Full deck, she says. I feel like I should do the heal even without the stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna do the heal even without it. Nice damage.
Incoming.
Sabo. One more. Nice. Nice. I think I might try Revenge with my L next. Do I even care about that? Kind of. Maybe that's the difference in the damage I deal with my basic attack because I wasn't at rank S. Charging Extermination Boom, that's going to happen next turn for it. Let me try Revenge. That's it. All for you. Okay. That's good. Strike. Got it. Okay. Now I think I can just do that. Oh, hey, look. Nice! Max damage, base attack. Sabo. Oh.
The dance begins.
More fire. Oh. Okay. We have 20 stacks. Everyone's on full AP, so I guess just buff.
Time to read.
Incoming.
Charge. It'll use it before the girls go next. Oh, just... Yep, doesn't really do much.
Incoming.
Oh.
This will
Okay. She's kind of like my item person in case anything else fails here. 1 AP per 4 applied. I'm not really gonna need that, but okay. Oh. Ah. Yes. Sabo. One more. I'm gonna be really mad if he changes up his pattern at half health and he one-shots me. Because if I get it good enough that I can get him down to half health, that's amazing in and of itself. Dump the clip till he gets marked. I used the mark, my bad. Darn. Charge. That means his next 2 turns are going to be the expedition. It's going to use the boom, and then it's going to use the strike on the expedition. This thing like burns through its burn stacks at an accelerated rate. I've noticed that.
time to read. Not today.
Oh, extermination boom countered. I keep on checking this stuff as if I'm gonna do anything else. Attack. Beautiful. Strike. I royally effed that up. Now it's gonna get 3 turns. It's gonna go through all of its stuff. I effed up too much. We've been at it for an hour. I think I'm gonna go through the battlefield, get a little progression, I might come back and reattempt this, but for right now, I'm gonna accept that I can't do enough to him in my current stage. I think my damage isn't terrible if I do it right, but I feel like I need to have attacks that hit more, like multi-hit attacks,
Let us get quick.
to really drive that home and be able to do a significant amount to it. I'm looking over here because I don't think I checked that spot for any items. But here it is. So upset. Who knows if we explore enough in here and I go beyond. Oh, this is the Blades Graveyard.
Useful.
This wasn't what I thought it was. Whoops, let's go and find the right one. I was afraid to step in there, and it was just a spot for me to get some jamming music. I'm gonna smack these guys. I do still have some Pictos that I need to upgrade that I haven't. First strike. Since when do you have the first strike on this guy? Ah, the light damage is not something you're scared of, I see. That means the dark is what you hear. Or getting air stabbed into your face. Well, that covers that. But the shame. God, you are a menace. Sprong is a monstrous nightmare. I accept temporary defeat. I have to. This was the cave, I'm pretty sure. No, that wasn't the crushing cave. That's a red zone. That's the painter's workshop. I've been doing a lot of exploring. I'm pretty sure that's the Gestural Beach, where I still have to go back and do that annoying minigame, which I will succeed at eventually. That's the cave that I fought the Chromatic Hex guy in. That's where we got out of the cave after Gustav decided to retire. Favorite Western RPG? That's a hard one. I love RPGs a lot. Trying to find a favorite amongst them is a rough thing to try and do. The Best Cave. I don't think I've ever been in there. I'm gonna go in here. Final Fantasy VII is one of the most impactful RPGs on my life. Why are these things glowing? But I know that's not a Western RPG. Fable's pretty close up there too, or the Star Wars Galaxies. It was an MMORPG. Those all had big impacts on me. I don't know what this is, but I'm fighting it. Chromatica Best? Cool. Do you have a limited time too before you F off? You have a weakness to darkness. Okay, that is very good to know. I'm gonna hurt you.
CL incoming.
You're gonna hurt me. I see. Wasn't aware of its game.
Save me.
it up again.
Ready
Okay.
to parry.
Oh, Shisa. Let's pick him up.
Once more.
Nice. Pick her up.
I'm back.
Nice. Someone pick him up again.
Welcome back.
Oh.
I got person.
And Verso. Of course. Do I have any more revives on hand? One. Don't lose again. Oh man, all of my rank is gone actually. I should work myself back up here. I could probably get to C. Yeah. Paradigm shift, get some more AP. Grim Harvest. Thank you. The heal. Oh, wonderful. I need to get better at that. I don't have a lot of options. Oh, thank you. And a nice weakness slap for you. Oh, revenge. Ah, it broke. I love when they break. Oh, that took all. Reach level 33. Hey, nice. We have the Expedition to 33 thing title achievement. Williams left for a few minutes and came back. Did Sprong get put on the back burner? Yeah. On my best run there, I only got about halfway to halfway, and I died, and it hurt my pride a bit too much, so I had to step away from him. First hit dealt and taken deals 50%, and taken. That's rude. Resplendent Chroma Catalyst X2. I can use that to my advantage though. Resplendent Chroma is the best so far. Oh, that's a new pick though, section. Oh, that's right, because I can deal first hit, deals 50% damage without that damage taken caveat. But now I can also stack that, so that way the first hit I do in a turn deals 100% extra damage. Right off the bat at the start of the fight. Which on CL or Lune could be an AoE hit that could wipe out an enemy team immediately. Just saying. Let's get that rest. What is going on here? Hold up. Once I level these guys up, I'm gonna step away for a few minutes. Just want to make sure that someone's alright. Damn, that didn't save. And I'll be back right after that. Let me dump all of that into might. Definitely need some defense eventually, but not right now. You've got 6 points finally. We can use your fire rage. Amazing. You have 10 points. You can finally learn a big boy skill. Endbringer deals extreme single target physical damage, 6 hits. Increased damage if the target is stunned. And can reapply stun. Beautiful. Itchy nose. You have 3 points. You cannot do anything. You fail, you lose. Good day. Wait, was there one more? Nope. Already rested. Okay. These things are cute. I don't know why they're glowing. And I want to know why they're glowing. Do they have weird powers of chromaticness? Alright, no. I did the thing. I gotta go and check on something. And I'll be back. Hey, Omar. Caught me as I'm stepping out to check on someone real quick, but I will be right back. And it's Order Out of Chaos? Yeah. And we know that 66 means execute the Jedi. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm relatively back. Alright, now I'm closer to being back. Hat. Headphones. Button. Button. Thank you. Take my phone out of my pocket too. Alright. Oh. No, we're just flying around. We're gonna make our way back to that battlefield. I'm gonna try and progress through it and see what we get to by 3. And then I thoroughly need to enforce that maintenance. I'm gonna smack these guys though. I said I'm gonna smack these guys though. Thank you. Your first strike should not overcome hers, but okay. Done. Easy way to learn that Lumina. Okay. Don't rightly care about you. Although, you are on the other side that I need to be on, I think. So, let's get rid of you. That battlefield had some, am I alive? Yeah, and the person I checked on is okay. It's all good. Should have hit the Dodger first. So we'll hit you there, and we'll hit you. Easy win. I didn't want to have to go around them. I've done it before, and I'm triggering the fight. So may as well just get it out the way. And what we're looking for is, I think, over here. Nope, this isn't it. This is something else. This is the Dark Shores. Yeah, there's a lot of organic mess here. Of very gargantuan things. Also, I accidentally learned through finding out where the chromatic jar was that our boy here will learn how to dive for stuff. Because right here, we've got a dive point, and there's another one around there somewhere. Okay, big guys. I think that's an indicator that I'm closer to the spot I needed to go to, because it was supposed to be like north-north. That's right, all the way towards the tree. That's the Gestural Beach. This is the Painter's Workshop, or the Painting Workshop, and that means that this area right here is the battlefield. When I said I was exploring, I was exploring. Started to learn where all the stuff was. Lovely map, by the way. Map design is another thing that is just lengthy if you want to do it right. Let the text fade a little for you. I don't see anything that we would have missed in this area. We checked over there. We've broken all boxes that we've seen along this path before. You're flying, you shouldn't be tripping over bodies. I love that there's like no other sound here except for the crashing of the waves. Very somber. No point in me healing, what's his name? Verso, because he's just automatically got the 50% health thing going for him. No. pretty sure they didn't come back after that first or second time that they came through, just because of the naming stitch. They probably got reported. Not from me, but just in general. If they're going around people's chats like that, then it invites chaos one way or another. Just gonna regular attack you and use Bad Omen because I haven't used it in forever. Do I have an AoE with you? I don't. You're all single target.
Just try it.
Oh. Regular attack. That also heals him a bit. That's fine. Gotcha. You tried it. So that confirms that they stay following. It'll save the state of the world when you enter combat. Nice, at least 2 down. She has like nothing because she hasn't entered a stance yet. Lame.
Eyes up, Verso.
Okay. Verso, basic attack for the win. Get the heal. Oh, no win yet? What? Wait, did he have armor? He might have had armor. Didn't pay attention. No, Verso has armor. Doesn't matter. It's dead now. Did I get this on GOG? No, I have it through Steam right now. I don't remember if they had it available on GOG. I think I checked and didn't see it. It's kind of the way I need to go. Why not? Nice. Do the thing. On down. Damn. There goes the counterattack for the easy, quicker victory. I'm not really caring about blocking that one. Bye-bye? Yeah, bye-bye. Good old-fashioned revenge. Ooh, the bye. Oh no, you already saw me, didn't you? Oh. You definitely saw me. Quicker than I thought he would to get in there, but alright. Let's see what I can do about it. I'll do this, and now people have speed. Shell? Okay. That's fine. Shell is done. Ring of Fire. Be gone. Indeed. Oh wait, I also forgot to do something. I just realized. My L. Wait, I don't think I can actually modify your abilities from here, huh? Never mind. Yeah, it's technically that way. I have no other way through there, huh? Just 2 guys in the path. Are you gonna patrol that other way now? Yeah? Are you a part of this guy's group? If he is, then he goes anyway. Just don't want to take the chance that it's 2 separate units again. Nice. There's only one of those guys, so He may be the one that was patrolling. Sorry, may have been. Past tense. Deceased. Afterlife kids. Deleted. So, the last time we were live on stream, y'all saw me go up there and save it. I've since then traveled all over the area and saw everything there was here. The scenery is stunning in a morbid kind of fashion. I'll show what I mean. Like, let me get rid of this guy. And I'll show you the one bit of the scenery that like stuck out the most to me in the moment. Be gone. Darn. Can I shoot you for good damage? Decent enough. That gives me enough to do this. Clears that up. Okay, so where was this guy? Up here. Look at this. This Hexga is, I guess, dead and defeated, along with the person that it was actively trying to rip in half. These things were all wiped out in the middle of combat, actively trying to do combative actions. Oh, fading woman, you may leave. I have no interest in speaking with you. Oh wait, I think we tried to speak to her before.
Looks like past the danger zone. And no sign of your special Nevron.
Oh, I guess we're lucky.
Oh, okay, so that was definitely a key to a painted chest. So there's number 2. And is that number 3 or is that the chest? That's the chest itself. I see a Pictos in the distance. I need to go up high wherever this will... Oh, okay. No, it's right here. What do you have for me?
Good stuff.
Chroma Elixir Shard. Nice. That means more Chroma Elixir for me. If there's ever a Chroma Elixir Enhancer... Oh, that dude had a whole horn shoved on his head.
Expedition 57, Carla.
If they ever
These
enhance
siege
it,
engines
I'd
seem
think it
much
would be
more
to give it
powerful than
regen.
Lumia. But on this battlefield, next to all these broken bodies, staring at the true size of the monolith, I feel despair. I dare not show my true feelings. As commander, I cannot yield to fear, but
Oof.
I can't help but wonder, is pressing forward the correct course of action? Our lives are forfeit anyway, but is there perhaps a better way
Pretty
to
fucking
spend
relevant.
such precious coin?
Pretty damn relevant. Okay, so Expedition Flag for Expedition 57. Nah. 2 there, 1 here. She's only got 1 point, or should only have 1 point right now. I won't go across that bridge yet, because since the save point's right there, it kind of shows that that's the path they want you to take to progress. So, before I chase progression, I'm going to find whatever I can. I have found stuff that was, like, hidden in chests, and they put it so that way the light didn't stick out of the chest, so I had to break them. So I'm trying to be as thorough as I can in my exploration of possible loot. Hello! Crossing the damn sea was hard, but oof, didn't expect to find a war zone brimming with Nevrons. Let's trade. And you want to fight? Okay. Yeah. Let's go with Verso. We'll start with that. Nice. Jumbo.
Let's carve a path. Just try it.
Oh shit. Bro, why do you hold your foot up so long? For the exact reason that it was effective. I get it. I don't want to use those. I think I just want to
Just
get him
try it.
again. You gonna do the double stomp? Nope. Your wind-up, sir. Legendary. No point. I can use this though. And I'll use the break attack next turn. If he survives. He did not survive. He's gone. I do not want to part with my secret stash, but you dueled me good. Have a look-sees. Love that guy. Outfit for Mael. Ooh. Oh, that looks like an edgelord costume, and I'm about it. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Definitely grabbing those. Let me grab... Apply inverted on self for 3 turns on battle start. 50% increased damage while inverted. I don't know what inverted means, but we'll take it. Healing skills cost 1 less AP. Generate 1 earth stain at the beginning of each turn and replay instantly on consuming stains with a healing skill. That is kind of awesome. Definitely taking that. We can afford the recoat, so we'll take it. We don't need these chroma catalysts, though. Mael, time to ditch the innocent schoolgirl look. You need to embrace your inner badass after me clearing out those. Okay. Nice. And I think you can rock the rebellious look there now. Yeah. Yeah, I vibe with it. Yeah, definitely an edgelord outfit for kind of fire. Doesn't look like there's anything else here. He's just chilling. We can drop and move on. We did get smacked up just a little bit. Wait, learn skills. Oh, you only have 1 point. You can't learn anything. Should have learned that by now. Alright, we have 20 minutes to see what's happening here, and that's a cutscene. I'm so glad that I decided not to proceed before going up to that vendor. Oh, is she gonna start flashbacks?
Hey. You holding up?
Or is she just now seeing how many people are like Gustav?
Everywhere we go, just death. Death
Yep.
and more death. Everywhere we go, just death. I don't want to see that anymore.
Williams, Luna is your dedicated healer, and that Benisism is the weapon I use on her.
Doesn't any
Yeah.
of this bother you? And you, Gustav's dead. How can you keep going like nothing
Yeah,
happened?
Omar, that's called finding patterns. And if you look through such a broad lens as the entirety of history, yes, you're going to see repetitions. And Numbers is
You know what
probably
we must do
one of the broadest.
when one falls.
We continue. Like at the end of every fight. Press X to we continue. Ooh. Oh, it looked like that thing was coming specifically for Verso. Or... oh, this is grotesque. Oh, that's nasty. She was already in a traumatic state. Is this the thing that wiped out the whole battlefield? Because that'd be...
Are you hurt?
Fine.
it would definitely make sense, because that thing looks insane. Oh, yeah. Wait. Oh, something lorish is about to happen? No, something was weird. Okay. Dueliste. This is the ultimate sakapatate. Do I want to try and give them the haste and stuff now? Now let's start with a mark swiping combo. Okay, so it's a swing, a jump attack, swing and a swing. Damn. Oh wait, that consumed a mark, that applied one. There we go. Now we've applied a mark. Oh, nice. He's gonna be the one that beats this thing easy. Look at how much damage he did to him already. Let's add fire to his list of weaknesses. And let's take care of the party real quick. Actually, let's give everyone some AP. Nice. Interesting. That deals nowhere near as much as the damage we were having to dodge for Sprong, so I think I am going to have an easy time here. Get marked. Thank you. Jesus. Do we want a revenge? It can break, so we're gonna do it. Yep. Now feels like a good time to wrap that up. Stun. Nope. Beanie. New phase. And he's got 4 arms. He's gonna have one of every fucking element. Oh yeah, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy. That did so much break damage. Fire resistant. Alright, the attack has been amplified. Good to know. Mark. You're already marked. I'm just gonna melee attack. Give you that broken, that defenseless, inverted to the expedition. I don't know what it does. Oh, whoops. I forgot to block. Inverted is a status effect that prevents the character from being healed. If they're healed while being inverted, they take damage instead. Oh, you sneaky bastard. That's messed up. Alright. Oh. Oh. Auto fight? A? Yeah? Yeah? Woo! Hey, yo, come on! Come on, that's cold! I thought he was gonna get all four. They said, nah, fuck this guy. And we took his dark sword. Yes. 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 What happened to the MC? Oh, the actual MC fucking died. Gustav, dead. So, new protagonist is Verso. He's, seemingly immortal, just guy. A former expeditionist from the first expedition, Expedition 0. Base attack has 1 extra hit. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, fuck yes. For that base attack build that I was just trying to do. He became a holy man. Yep. He did go to meet his god.
This never wasn't that strong, but you did well. You learn fast.
That's his way of saying congratulations. You just killed an Everon. We just killed an Everon that took out this entire battlefield and made all these bodies.
This is what we're fighting for.
Correct. So that way there won't be new fresh mounds of bodies every year. Come to find out, it's all just a scam for the soylent masses to feed themselves to the machine. Excusez-moi. I need to take a look at that. I need to know why its damage looks so low. What was solidifying again? I forgot. 2 shields at 50% health. That's when I fall below 50% health. Break attack damage on counter. I can probably swap that now. I can swap that for the combo attack. And for CL, I can give her, instead of powerful revive, I can give her first defense. Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. We need someone to learn inverted affinity. I think I'll actually toss that on her to learn real quick. And what was it? Exhausting power. Yeah, I think we can. No, I want to keep solidifying. Counterattack damage. We can swap that to exhausting power. Okay. It's morbid in the best senses. Great arena. Definitely will leave an impression. Oh? But wait. But wait. No. Set me back down. Hold up. Now it's Lune in a swimsuit on a pole. Wasn't the intent of going back down, but I just wanted to kind of check and make sure that there wasn't anything else on the other side of those bodies. Thorough inspection, all that. Alright. Wait! I need to go back down again. I just noticed that there was a crack in that door. And it might be big enough for me to crawl through. It's gotta be a door, right? Yeah!
Great.
Thought so. Nothing else. That's open already. There's nothing above. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, I thought I saw something. Should have checked it before I went ahead and jumped up. And let me turn around just to make sure. Look around, look around. Nothing. Moving on. Okay. We're back in the light. Ooh, is that like a harpoon launcher? That's a crossing point. But before I do the crossing point, I want to look at what's over here. Oh, it queued up music. That's a path. That's like intended path, I think, somehow. So let's cross that bridge. Let's cross that bridge when we get to it. Tell me there's a way back. Okay, there is. Cool. Okay, so this is where we were, and then we tried to... we touched the bridge, and then it had the whole cutscene thing happen. So now we can heal up that way, and go back and proceed. With a climbing point. That I wouldn't have noticed if I didn't go ahead and come back. Nothing there. Nothing there, but we have something right here. Take it. More color of Lumina, which is going to be something that I realize is going to be very, very essential for my continued progress and strength. Because the more of these Pictos that I master and level up, the more I need to like realize what I'm equipping to my characters stat-wise and how I'm going to synergize what they're doing. Because since I was fighting Sprong at the beginning, I had a lot of focus on, you know, making a build that was just for survivability, that I shared with all the characters, and yada yada yada. So I need to kind of swap it around. Obviously, I don't have the time now to go back and try Sprong again, though know that I will be trying it again off camera. If I do wind up cheating it, I will screenshot the end scene like I did for the jar. Revive Tint also gives 3 AP. That's pretty cool. So the Revive Tint stuff, I feel like those Pictos could be used specifically with a character that's equipped with auto death and you know, death bomb and energizing death and all that stuff. Those Pictos that all trigger death effects.
Yeah.
Wow.
We can bury your friend under this tree, if...
Oh, cutscene. I feel like they might open up more to him a little bit more at camps now. I like how she's just standing there holding his arm. It's supposed to be real somber, but I got a very dark inner chuckle from that one. Does it ruin it, the cutscene, that she's in a swimsuit? No? I didn't think it did. Oh, he sees a grave of one of his that he personally knew for sure. The way they focused on that armband.
Couldn't wait for me, could you? I wish we could.
Rest easy, Gustav.
I'll finish what you started. The paintress, Lenoir, they will pay.
She's gonna go into her vengeful arc, I think.
Just open skies.
I'll save them, Gustav. Emma, your apprentices, everyone.
You can leave it to us. You were always there for me.
I'll save them.
Seen a lot of different angles, a lot of different
Say hi to Soph for me.
processes,
Yeah.
a lot of different ways that people are
Could never
processing
tell
grief.
if you were my brother or my father. But to me, you were both. Best brother and father I've ever had.
When one falls, we continue.
Thanks for being my family. See you in the next life.
But scenes like this are the reason, like the main reason why I don't have a problem in most capacities with funerary rites, because it's important for people to have a time to process grief and kind of provide or bring closure to something when the permanence of death is involved. And as humans, we don't really know when to assign the right time for things, especially not in modern days. So when it comes to like funerary rites and things like that, it gives a specific time for the primary like mourning to begin. Until then, a lot of people will try and delay that pain. And you can see that Lune is trying to hold that back with her sense of duty. She wants to go ahead and continue forward and, you know, reach the goal that they set out to do that cost him his life to begin with. And Mael is now embracing that goal with vengeance in her heart because she's angry at his death, and the importance of him in her life can't be understated. And she's really, like, you can feel her loss and her feeling of being lost with his death. Did I get through God of War? Yeah, I've gotten through all the God of War games.
For about 2 hours. Then there's a big
Correction,
break. We
not
shouldn't go
all
there
I
at
haven't played
Like it. We should
whatever
make a
came
right, and then
after
it's gonna take a few
Ragnarok.
hours, and then we make a stop. We get some rest and some food. And then from there, we head north to Monoko Station
Why there?
to recruit my oldest friend. We'll need the extra
Oh.
firepower because our next goal will be to take down the Paintress Heart.
Her heart?
Yeah.
You can't just stroll up to the Paintress. The chroma there is far too dense. It erases anyone who
Ooh.
gets close. But if we
Erases?
destroy her heart,
Ooh.
the barrier will fall.
Okay. So where is this heart? What does it look like?
What it looks like, that I don't know. But I do know that it's somewhere in the center of old Lumiere.
You found old Lumiere?
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, so
So it's
Lumiere is a
true.
new Lumiere.
Before the fracture, our Lumiere was part of a larger city on the continent.
I've traveled with many expeditions. I was with the 58th when we found old Lumiere. But Renoir erased them before we could get further. And I don't know much more.
All
Erased.
right then. Let's
He's
go to
saying
your friend
erased,
at the
but
local
it's
station,
like,
and then we'll
it's
take
almost like a
Paintress's heart.
euphemism he's using instead of killed, so that way he doesn't have to, like, really embrace what's happening there. Either that or there's a rebirth cycle and there's something that that happens to people out here, and Renoir is one of the examples of someone that can do this to people, is that he can stop their rebirth, possibly. Not quite sure
How
how
far up the mountain is Monoko Station?
close that theory would be or
Will
not,
we
but
see
I don't
snow?
need to know because I will experience it
Not too high,
myself.
but yeah.
Snow? Yes!
Fantastic.
Oh,
They're gonna
right.
give me a
There's
winter
no
wonderland?
snow in Lumiere.
No, only in books and paintings. It's almost as mythical as Gestrels.
And just as fun. And sometimes just as deadly.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. They're gonna give me
Oh,
a snowy
My
area.
husband was obsessed with the idea of snow. I can't wait to see some.
That you will.
Sure? Oh, yeah, that's right. The relationship building. Verso approaches here. Seems open to talking. Yes.
You seem
When?
less stressed than the others.
Is that your conclusion? After your extensive observation of our team?
Yes.
I
be
did see
better
that there
uses
was
of your
a
time when analysing
romance
our
thing
stress
that
levels.
unlocked, and I wound up becoming friends with Eskia. Now let's see how many friends I can have.
Well, it's important to understand your teammates.
Says the mysterious stranger who has yet to share much about himself.
Then consider this my attempt to be less mysterious.
Oh, is that what this is?
Oh, that was so flirty.
I'll trade you. A story for a story. Quite fair, I think.
Well,
Hmm.
there are stories, and then there are stories. You first, then.
Something unusual then?
A bit impersonal, Not really how you get to know each other. I don't know. Tell me something dark and melancholy
Okay.
and personal.
Ooh, going straight for the heavy stuff, huh?
Yeah.
If we're going to share, let's share.
Story for a story, right?
We'll see.
That's cute. Ta-da! Ding! Why do I feel like they would do something horrible, like make you, have to,
How come Minoko
whoever
lives so
has
far
the
from
highest
Overjust?
relationship ranking just gets, Thanos at the end?
Minoko's a searcher. They travel the land looking for...
The lost gesture.
Yeah.
Yep. He pissed off Goldra. Nice.
Your oldest friend is a jester.
Yes.
Nice.
We've
We
been
might have a
friends for as long
gestural
as I can
warrior
remember.
join us.
Gustav would have loved that
Why?
because he liked the idea of friendships that could last decades.
So do I.
We don't get to enjoy such
That's
long
sweet.
friendships in Lumiere.
True. Why not? She intercepts Verso as he walks by the
Why are
fire.
you allying yourself with us?
Not a lot of options out here. In case you hadn't noticed.
What about the previous expeditioners? Did you help them too? Yet they still fail.
That's a terrible way to ask questions.
Yeah.
Do you always interrogate people like this?
Given the circumstances, I think we can skip the pleasantries, no?
Alliances
Maybe.
usually give and take. As are conversations. Trust goes both ways.
Quite
no?
true.
Alright then.
And it does.
As a gesture of good faith, I'll show you how to use Lumina.
No need.
Well, aren't you a
Ha.
good study?
But I appreciate the gesture. Thank you.
Trust works both ways.
All right. As a gesture of good faith, I'll answer 3 questions. Choose wisely.
Oh.
Only 3.
Only
Someone's a bit
3.
greedy.
3 questions with 3 follow-ups.
Ha!
You're really pushing this.
I think it's reasonable.
All right.
She's
Go
a
for it.
bargainer. Bombarding him with questions. Remains evasive, which pisses her off, also triggers her insatiable sense of curiosity. Reluctantly intrigued, as is Verso. Yeah, I can see them playing a lot of mind games. They go back to the others after the interrogation's over. Won't talk with him just yet. Yes. What do we have? Oh, 20 Lumina around the board. Cool. And weapon upgrade, because I know we have Resplendence to work with. I am going to use the Polished, but I'm not going to use the Resplendent just yet. Because I might have ideas for other stuff. Like this one, play again after a base attack, and 50% increased base attack damage. That's wild, and base attack gives 4 perfection. Nice. So if I upgrade that, like so, I can equip that and lose a lot of power. But I would start at full health again. I wouldn't have to worry about the health recovery on attack because I could just rely on everything else. And this will increase my base attack stuff. And if I'm playing again after a base attack, I don't know what the limit is for that, so I might just smack the ever-living crap out of things constantly. That's for shield breaks, stanceless to defense, defenseless, or defensive. Nope, we're good. I do still have one more Resplendent, don't I? Plus 1 AP when stains are consumed. No. I'll do this one, just because that could be a very good healing one. Alright. Getting those Resplendents is going to be a task and a half, I'm sure. But that's something for another time, because it is the conclusion. We're done. Bye. Bye. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that'll conclude the stream for today. I want to give thanks to those that participated in the chat today, including but not limited to Omar, Abman, and Williams. Thank y'all for being here. We tried Sprong. We tried it for a good hour, and I couldn't get it. I did have like my second best run ever on him, but I think we need to be closer to 40 before I really take a strong crack at him, or I need to have like a lot of multi-hit abilities to capitalize on the strength that my characters are getting, because without that, it's not really going to matter if I can't take him down enough based on how many times he's getting to hit me. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Also, wish me luck, because I'm going to be spending the rest of the evening doing a lot of computer maintenance. I swap out my liquid cooling loops fluids in about 4 hours, and then it's going to be ready for regular use. But I also am going to be swapping my C drive for something that's 8 times a larger capacity. So, yeah, I'm going to be reinstalling operating system, doing all that stuff. It's going to be a wild ride. So, all that said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I will see y'all in the next one. Stay frosty.